Okay, this is carburetor number 2. It's still doing the same thing when you try to... I put the original carb back on between 1 and 2. After I put this on, it still did it. I put the original carb on. It just runs so smooth and so crisp, and it'll come up in first gear, it'll hold the front tire off the ground, third, fourth gear just wide open, but it floods. So that's why I bought your carburetor. So the first carburetor is worse than this one. I had a guy rejet it 2 or 3 times. So far we've jetted this richer. The accelerator pump was just barely squirting any fuel. So the little black lever contacting the pump push rod, it had so much slack in it, we had to adjust the push rod or the lever down to where it just barely had any slack. So that is increased the pump. We increased the pilot jet size to try to richen it up, and the main jet we went up, it had a 135 in it, and we went up to a 145. It sounds like, it feels like it could be more, needs more. So I'm sending you this video so you can give me an idea of what you think that I need to do to get this carburetor to run like it should. And the good thing is, neither one of these carburetors is flooding and leaking. That's a good thing. That's a plus. So what I'm wondering is, since the accelerator pump is getting it off idle pretty good, and it falls on its face and pops and sputters after the initial fuel pump shoot or shot, I feel like it needs to be richer, but I don't know if it'll be easy to start. Right now I can actually start it, so I need to find the happy medium between too lean and too rich, because it acts like it's too lean off of the accelerator pump after the accelerator initial squirt. And but when it, here's the thing, after it does the initial squirt, it pops and dies, and then it'll get just a little bit of fuel again, and the bike just runs violently. I mean, it runs great for just a split second, and then it drops on it and it dies. So I can't ride it. I'm almost afraid to ride it past the corner, because I'd have to push it home, and in my condition I can't do that, and I can't push it up this drive, so or up this hill coming up to the drive. So I need it where I can sell this bike, and I need a carburetor to work. So I feel like there's something that we're overlooking or can't find in the carburetor from your manufacturer, whomever you use. So if you could give me some suggestions, or have the manufacturer contact me at M.H. Avani, Max's Garage Mahal, that's MAXSGARAJ MAHAL @gmail.com, and I will give him my telephone number. He can call me, we can talk over the phone, and we can figure this out. He can also leave a comment. I'm going to send this video to you, and I don't think they let you see the last video, so I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that. So Amazon really doesn't let us resolve problems very well, because we can't really talk together. But with all that said, I'm going to do my best to contact you and give you this information via this video, and it'll be private. I'm not going to show it, and that way we can try to figure out what's going on, because there's something in there that the mechanic was here till 11:30 or almost 12 last night. He was talking about the emulsion tube is probably undersized, so he's run into that a couple of times, and there's not much you can do for that. So if that's the situation, I'd hate to have to send this carburetor back, but I need a carburetor that works. So I appreciate all the help you can give me, and all the suggestions. We'll try them all. If it's jetting, we'll rejet. If it's you know, I don't know exactly what it is. It seemed like the accelerator pump shot maybe, and I've got as much in it as I can get in it, so I don't know if we can get any more in it or not, but we can try. I don't know if the check ball is allowing enough fuel in for it to the leak jet is not changeable on yours, so I can't change the leak jet. So I don't know, let me know what we can do. I appreciate it very much. And before I die, my wife has to figure out a way to sell this thing. I'd like to get it where it will go. So I know it looks like I'm doing all right, but it's all I can do to be out here in this heat and talk. So I appreciate your help. Thank you very much.